Hey guys, Insanity is good here. Welcome to part 12 of this Let's Play of Still Life. Okay, last video, Victoria went to the office, did some dicking around, and they went over to her dad's, and, went up into the attic to open her grandfather's chest, which contained his journal. And she's reading this journal right now, so pretty much we are playing as Gus, her grandfather, who is in Prague. So pretty much I guess this game is going to be going back and forth between the two of them. Who's this guy?
Kazimir Stasek. He's been a good source of info on a couple of minor cases I had here in the city. Hello, my friend.
Mr. McPherson. And how are you this dark evening?
I can't complain. And how's my favorite boy in blue?
Besides my eye and this horrible murder, everything's fine.
Love his outfit. Love it.
I imagine you don't have anything more to give me?
This time I'm afraid I have nothing for you.
Dubbing.
Everyone is more or less at a loss.
You don't mind if I ask you a couple of questions anyway?
Of course not.
Wow, the dubbing in this is just...
How long has this been going on?
It started about 3 weeks ago. You didn't hear about it until now?
I just got
I
here.
wasn't in town. I just got back. I was working a case outside the city. Someone called me to see if I could come back and help.
Ah, the very beautiful Miss Ida Skalikova, I presume.
Good guess. She's worried for her friends. I told her I'd see what I could do.
Ah, so a pretty lady has
Can
to
you tell
come
me
here.
about your new boss?
Inspector Yuri Skalnik. He was given the case and got temporarily assigned to this district. He has a good reputation, but he doesn't share much information with us. He keeps to himself a lot.
What?
This is-
He doesn't trust you?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he thinks we're incompetent or something.
Maybe. It'd be stupid to think so.
Oh, would he?
Thank you, my friend.
Wow, thank you. Oh, cat. Sorry, my cat was like... I'm gonna crawl around. Yes, kitty, I see you.
Were all the victims' bodies dumped?
Yeah, I believe so. But then again, I don't have much information, as I said earlier.
It's very odd that the, head of the police isn't sharing
Was there ever an
evidence with
eyewitness?
them.
Nope, never.
That's what bothered me the most. How was the killer getting around the city without being seen?
Secret tunnel. Secret
How'd you
tunnel.
get the shiner?
Shiner?
Your black eye. How'd you get it?
I couldn't even tell the
I
difference.
arrested a man last night, and for some reason my eye hit this man's very large fist.
Did you get sucker punched?
What do you think?
My partner didn't have time to warn me. Everything happened so fast. I was helping the woman, and I turned around to see if my partner was okay, and wham! Next thing I knew, I was flat-faced on the sidewalk.
What did the man do to deserve your undivided attention?
He was harassing a young woman. So I asked him to stop, and then
Harassing.
things got out of hand. The police are trying to find this
Harassing.
man. We're a little nervous when a man harasses a young woman these days.
Harris's.
That's understandable. Well, I should leave you to your work, and I have to see my client. Thanks for your input.
You're
Sexual
welcome.
harassment.
Be careful.
Will do.
I couldn't even tell he had a black eye.
Hey, I have a trick for treating that black eye.
What is it?
Before going to bed, eat at least 2 oranges and put a warm compress on the eye. Do that 2 or 3 days in a row. It should clear up pretty quick. Trust me, it works. I've gotten plenty of them from cheating husbands.
Thanks. I'll try it.
He just knows everything. Cosmetic advice from Mr. Private Dick. What's this lady?
My Ida. The best GAMS in all of Eastern
GAMS? What?
She's my angel.
The fuck?
I met her on a small case I was working.
Oh.
She used to dance in the neighborhood cabaret.
Oh.
She was involved with
my.
the married man I was following.
Huh.
It was love at first sight.
Wow.
Hey, look at you all dolled up. Hi, sweetheart.
I don't like it when you call me that.
I didn't call you a doll. I said that you were... Never mind, I'm sorry.
Good. Now have you talked to that
What?
useless inspector?
Yes,
It's
I have.
like-
And I didn't get much from the meeting.
Like, this is like the time period where, like, you say stuff like that, right? I mean, don't call me
To
that.
help us?
Of course I will. Is there really any doubt?
No.
Help all the
but you never
bars.
know. When do you want to settle this? Now or later?
No, I don't want money, Ida.
What?
Nonsense.
Why
You will
would-
accept our money. How much do you charge?
Okay, listen. We'll settle this after the case, all right?
Do you promise? Because we'll feel insulted if you don't accept our money.
What was I supposed to do?
What?
Take money off these women? That's the last thing I wanted to do.
Well, they want to
Yes,
pay
I
you.
promise.
That's
We'll charge you at the end of the case. Yeah, right.
sexual favors. Wow. That's a first.
What was her name?
Who?
The victim's name?
Oh,
Who?
her name was Frantiska.
Frantiska. Lovely
Were you close to
name.
her?
Not as much as Milena, but yes, I knew her.
Did she ever talk about a regular client or someone special?
Not that I know of.
Do you think Milena can answer a few questions?
I guess. Let me ask her. Milena?
Yes?
Sniff, sniff.
This is my friend, the one I told you about. He's here to help us catch the man responsible. Do you think he can ask you some questions about Frantiska?
Okay.
Sniff.
I'll wait for you up the stairs, okay?
Okay.
No, she's got a
I'll
bit
see
of
you
a
in
coke
bit.
problem. Oh, the animation. Who's that guy?
Hello, Milena. My name's Gus McPherson. I'm here to help stop this from ever happening again.
I thank you, sir. Not a lot of
Stiff.
people would help women like us.
Stiff.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Frantiska?
No, that's fine.
How long have you known Frantiska?
Well, I've known her for a long time. We met in the orphanage when we were just little girls. Her parents had died in a terrible accident. We became very close. We both
La.
left the orphanage never to return. We never liked the sisters. Ever since we left, we tried to survive in the streets, even changing cities. But we kept coming back here.
Did she ever talk about someone new or special?
No, it was not her style. Frantiska would rarely take new clients. She had regulars and enough to allow her to survive. She would only take complete strangers if she absolutely needed to. Apollina is more like that. She always has a new rich client.
Why would you leave the orphanage?
Did she ever have a client that had been violent with her?
No, she only had clients she trusted.
So it's not a client.
How about you? Have you had any trouble with any of your clients?
No, I'm like Frantiska. I have only regular clients. If I'm on the streets, it's because I'm keeping my friends company.
Oh, so she's like the gold-hearted whore.
Were you close to any of the other victims?
That's okay.
Well, there is one that was a common friend to Frantiska and me. Her name was Inezka.
And Nezca. What's
No
with
one
these, like...
found her. She just disappeared one day.
Oh!
We honestly don't know what happened to her. I knew the others only on a professional level.
Oh, so she's probably one of the two missing...
Did Aneska ever complain about any clients before she disappeared? Or did she ever talk about leaving?
Well, we all talk about leaving. Who wants to live their life like this? But she never complained about anything.
It's kind of sad.
Inezka was like Apollina. She took on many clients. She left town a lot, but always came back with a broken heart. I hope she did find someone and left this place.
Probably not. Hate to break it to you.
Where can I find this Apollina?
She usually works the park. Rare are the girls who are allowed to enter it. She's very protective of her territory. That's what she calls it, anyway. Frantiska and me were allowed in because Apollina knew we didn't take strangers and pretty much had our own regulars. Anezka was Apollina's good friend, so she was allowed too. So we all kept each other company in the park.
Oh, excuse me.
Maybe Apollina knows where Anezka is. I don't know.
Well, thank you for answering my questions. It was a pleasure to meet you even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Mr. McPherson. I thank you for trying to help us.
Trying? I haven't even started yet. If I have any more questions, how may
I'm
I
the knight in
contact
shining armor.
Usually in the park.
you? Again, thank you.
Okay. Man, these exotic names. It's like all these girls are Russian. Let's see.
Sorry to bother you again, but just to make sure I have all these names down correctly.
Yes,
Anezka is
yes.
the one that
You
disappeared.
read my mind, Gus.
And Apollina was her good friend. Frantiska is the one we recently found. And your name's Milena. Am I right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
It's just these names that all finish with the letter A. It gets confusing sometimes.
That's a matter. Interesting. I like Gus already.
Ida's an angel on Earth.
Oh, jeez.
She's the sweetest
Maybe
person
not.
I've ever met.
Oh,
I
yeah.
truly believe she doesn't have an angry bone in her body, even with the difficult childhood she had. A stepfather who molested her on a regular basis.
Oh, we don't need to know that, man.
Ida's
TMI,
always positive,
TMI.
and she's always willing to help.
Trigger
the people
warning.
around her.
Come
That's
on.
why she hired me to try and help. She has an undying optimism about life in general. I love her for it. Hey,
So she is absolutely perfect.
she's okay, I guess, under the circumstances.
I'll go talk to her after.
Tell me, where can I find Emil Corona?
Who's he?
He's the coroner working the case. I need to ask him a few questions. Skalnik said he worked in an old chapel. Do you know
This
where it is?
music is so weird.
I'll mark it on a map.
I don't need a map. Just tell me where it is.
What is it